This your boy AJ of the Deep Thought, back at it again, once again. Ha ha! What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? This your boy AJ back at it again with a brand new video, man. Before I get started, man, once again, I thank y'all, man, for running the channel up, running the page up, man. And I steady keep on praising that we keep on getting bigger and better, man. So, without further ado, man, let me get started with the video, man. But before I get started with the video, man, if you want to support the channel, support the page, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to the Deep Thought, hit the like button, support the page, and always remember to hit that post bell notification if you like my content. So now, yes sir, how y'all doing today, man? We back at it again with a brand new video, man. Today, I want to talk about a subject that may be touchy to people. People may feel some type of way. People may feel kind of upset or whatever. But I got this question I want to ask, man. Is today's female hip hop being affected by rap of today? You know what I'm saying? What do I mean? I mean is female rappers of today, the rappers that's known, the female rappers that's mainstream, is they destroying hip hop? That's my question of the day. Is female rappers of today destroying hip hop? You know what I'm saying? Now, before anyone jump on the video or whatever, I want you to watch the video all the way through before you can give me any type of comment or however you feel about this subject. Because this is a touchy subject and people going to feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? But that's my question. Is female rap of today destroying hip hop? You know what I'm saying? Before I give you my answer and how I feel about the whole thing and the whole ordeal, I want to play a few videos before I get to my point. The first video coming from a brother by the name of Ching Smooth on YouTube. Shout out to the brother Ching Smooth. He did a video about Fabulous being under fire for criticizing female rappers of today that only promote sexual lyrics, sexual rhymes or whatever. So we're gonna check that video out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave his link down in the description below at the end of the video. Let's go.
With it, man.
Somebody did this.
Somebody did this.
So people are not happy with Fab's take on female rap today. Last night, Fab put out this message on his Instagram saying, "Love hearing a female rappers talking some real shit. Women are so strong, have so many stories and perspectives that we need to hear in pure form." No disrespect to any female rappers out, but I think there's only one style of female rap slash hip hop being promoted, programmed, and looked at as successful now. Now, I do
Facts.
have to agree with Fab, but it is funny, before anyone says no disrespect, you know there's some disrespect about to follow it. Now, a lot of people are calling Fab a hypocrite, asking him, well, why don't you call out male rappers? Do you listen to male rap at all? It's been nothing but drill songs and talking about violence for the last decade. Now, the reason that I'm not mad at Fab's take is because we all know what kind of music from female rappers is being promoted. Any sort of sexual music from female rappers will go. I'm still trying to recover from you guys letting that sexy red booty hole song go viral.
Facts. I'm gonna let the rest of the video go, but I want to touch a point right here. What Fabulous said was 100% facts. I feel like a lot of rap of today, especially females, they only pushing one dimension of it. They only pushing one dimension of what female rap is, and this is what they saying. This is what you need to do in order to blow up and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like they making female rap only one dimensional rather than letting it be versatile than how it was back in the 80s and the 90s. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let the rest of the video go. Let's get it.
Now, I think there's a lot of layers to this. We can start off with saying that before all these female rappers became a thing, people were complaining, well, where's all the female rap, right? It was just Nicki and Cardi for the most part. A lot of people started asking, we need more female rappers in the game. Now that we have them, the conversation has now shifted to their content. But nobody had a problem with it when Nicki Minaj was running female rap and was mainly promoting sexual stuff in her music. Also, the last couple of years, we've all seen drill rap get heavily promoted. No one bats an eye. Labels have actively been searching for the next Pop Smoke and have been signing a lot of drill rappers lately. And also, if we're going to have an honest conversation, let's put everything out on the table. If the music is not catchy or hard or talking about something sexual, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna check it out. We currently have lyricists like Tank, Rapsody, Tierra Whack, Scarlip that all don't promote sexual rap. I think we definitely need to do some self-reflection.
Facts, 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 facts. And that's my second point. That's a whole lot of female artists that do not promote the same bullshit. But they do not get promoted because they do not represent the bullshit that the labels want to push. They'll push a Sexy Red before they'll push a Tink. They'll push a Lotto or a Ice Spice before they'll push a Tierra Whack or even a Chica. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. Let's keep it all the way real. Same with the MC of Men. They'll push a, I mean, I don't want to use his name. My bad. I wasn't trying to use his name. They'll push a upcoming drill rapper before they'll push a deep MC. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that got substance in their music. That's the industry for you. That's what they do. They only care about what's hot. They only care about what's going to generate money. They don't necessarily care about the music and the people and how other people feel about the music and how it affects them in a way. All they care about is how they push the music and how they push it, how they market it, and how they can make money for it. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue.
We all see what's going on right now with Janelle Monáe. A lot of people didn't really pay attention to her music, but the second Janelle started showing some titties, everybody started covering her, playing her music. Now, obviously, this is all Fab's opinion. There's still music out there that doesn't promote all the sexual stuff and the violence. You can still go listen to it. Tell me what you guys think about this. What do you guys think about Fab's take on?
So yeah, man, that was Chink Smooth, man. Shout out to the brother Chink Smooth, man. I'm gonna leave his link down in the description below. You know what I'm saying? Y'all support his page and what he got going on, man. So yeah, man, the second video I'm finna play, you know what I'm saying, it's coming from a well-known brother, man. Shout out to my brother July Jackson with the luxury intent. You know what I'm saying? He dropped a video called Prostitution Rap, the State of Female Rap in 2023. And this video is really gonna show you why I asked the question, is female rapper today destroying hip hop? You know what I'm saying? Also, how can I forget? Everything that I do and use is under the at the fair use. So, you know what I'm saying? Without further ado, man, we finna get deep into this subject, man. Let's get into it, man. Shout out to the brother July Jackson, man, with the luxury intent, man. Let's go.
What's up, it's your boy July with Luxury Intent, and yes, you see the title, The State of Female Hip Hop in 2023. And this a topic right here that needs to be had, and it needs to be unfiltered, and it needs to be direct and forward so we can really have healthy dialogue all around. And please, before I get into this video, don't bring up male hip-hop artists and try to compare the two. Most of my videos are about male hip-hop artists. And every time people speak about women hip-hop, y'all always try to divert it back to men in some way, shape, or form. At some point, women's hip-hop is going to have to hold some type of accountability for what's wrong in hip-hop today as well. And don't get me wrong, women hip-hop is not all negative. Let me make that clear. But we're not going to keep sitting here acting oblivious to the fact that female hip-hop is not shining like it needs to be. So with that being said, let's get into the video. Female hip hop would start gaining traction in the late 80s. Female rappers were beginning to become an important part of hip hop culture, giving a voice to their own unique outlooks and recounting their everyday lives. Female rappers like MC Lyte, Queen Latifah, Moni Love, and Salt and Pepper will be the ones to begin the first real movement of female rappers rising to prominence in hip hop. Each of these women would showcase their unique styles, rhythm, and words. But the one thing that bonded them all together was an unyielding determination to stay true to themselves.
And I want to stop the video right there. The brother July made a point right there. The difference between female hip hop of now and the hip hop of today is, like I always say, the unity. Ain't no unity in today's hip hop, male or female. You feel me? There's no real unity. Back then, when the females was coming up, it was some unity. Like, even if they didn't know who they were or they know each other, they at least was supporting each other. They unified in a way where they stood together, because you got to understand, back at that time frame, female hip hop was not getting no respect. None. Great MCs like Roxanne Shante and MC Lyte and Queen Latifah, they was not getting the respect that they supposed to in a male dominated field like hip hop. So they all stood together one way or another. You know what I'm saying? Before they got their success, and to a point when they reached their successful heights or whatever, but they all stood together. Some kind of unity. And this is where I crown out the point of my question: is female rap of today destroying hip hop? I asked that question because of my first point. A lot of females today ain't got no unity. Ain't no real unity. You know what I'm saying? I don't see Nicki Minaj hanging out with well, not hanging out, but I don't see Nicki Minaj showing love to a lot of the new female artists. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I don't even see the new girls that's hot showing love to females that's coming behind them. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword to me. You know, it's not no unity in hip hop, especially when it comes to the females. And we all know, when it comes to female hip hop, they need all the unity that they can get. You know what I'm saying? But let me get back to the rest of the video. Let's go.
MC Lyte will go on to release the first female solo hip hop album titled Light as a Rock in 1988. I say from around 1996 to 2003 will be the prime of female hip hop on an overall scale. From
Facts.
the quality of the music to all the different styles the females were presenting in hip hop. With Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim being the first set of female rappers to really embrace a raunchy sexual style in the female hip hop space, that later on down the line would set the standard for how female rappers will portray themselves in the genre that I will address later on. Lil' Kim would be the one to really achieve mainstream success from this type of style and music though, with her having a major cosign from Biggie. Her debut album, titled Hardcore in 1996, will go on to be certified double platinum, making Lil' Kim a star and many critics and fans calling the album a classic. Lil' Kim wouldn't be the only one during this period to achieve mainstream success as a female rapper though. Lauryn Hill would break out as a solo artist and would be able to really go on to show with the right music a female rapper could achieve worldwide superstar success.
My second point, you know what I'm saying? This is my second point. At that time frame, when it came to female rap, you had variety. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of variety in hip hop. And when it came to the females, it was a bunch of it. You can have a female that was sexy and raunchy with a type of style that was more sexual than most, like a Lil' Kim or a Foxy Brown. But also, you was able to have females who were beyond talented lyrical wise, but they was able to make songs that can touch your soul, like a Lauryn Hill, Queen Latifah, you know. Or you had other females who were outside the box and they was just in their own lane, like a Missy Elliott or Eve. So the second point of me asking the question, is today's female rappers destroying hip hop, is because ain't no diversity in hip hop when it comes to females today. Lotto, Sexy Red, um, who else? It's so many of them I can't mention all their names. Sweetie, Flo Millie, all of them that's known that you can name, that you know that be on the radio. They all sound the same. Ain't no diversity. Now don't get it twisted. You got females like Rapsody, you got Rock, you got Tink, you got Tierra Whack, you got 3D Nati, you got Shay Noah. You know what I'm saying? They are very out the box and different, but they do not get pushed. Like I said before, the powers that be is not pushing that type of rap when it comes to females, because that is not what they want to promote. All they want to promote is the sexual shit. They don't want to promote the consciousness. They want to keep it one dimensional and make them think that, oh, this is the only way you can get into the game as a female rap artist. Let's get back to the rest of the video.
When she released her solo debut album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. The album was aimed to encourage all female individuals, particularly those of black heritage, to take a stand against injustice, reject any attempts to be wounded, and appreciate their self-worth and adoration for one another. This album seemed to have a far-reaching impact on the entire planet, with the album debuting number 1 on the Billboard 200 charts, selling over 400,000 copies in the first week, with the album going on to sell over 20 million records worldwide, making it the best-selling album by a female rapper ever. This album shook the world and made Lauryn Hill a sensation. She will also be the first hip-hop artist to be featured on the cover of Time magazine. Lauryn Hill's success broke down barriers for female rappers, showing major labels that they could be just as big as any male rapper given the right promotion. After this, an influx of female rappers would start to begin to hit the mainstream and given a major push. Acts like Trina, Eve, Charlie Baltimore, Emile, and acts like Lil' Kim and Missy Elliott will become bigger than they already were, with Eve breaking out the new bunch to become a star and Lil' Kim and Missy Elliott garnering more mainstream success than they did in the past. With Lil' Kim in 2000 releasing her second album titled The Notorious Kim, selling over 5 million copies worldwide. Eve and Missy will also have albums go platinum during this time period as well, with Eve holding things down as Ruff Ryders' first lady and Missy Elliott having chart-topping hits like Work It. Once 2003 hit though, female hip-hop would start taking a massive drop in popularity.
I agree. I feel like by the early 2000s, they didn't really push female hip hop the same as they did in the 90s, because again, at that time it was variety. And there's females that I ain't even mentioned. Like Bahamadia, then you can't forget about Boss, the first real female gangster rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of females in hip hop that gave their contributions that do not get mentioned enough. Like JJ Fad, they was the first all female rap group to be nominated for a Grammy. And they went platinum before Salt and Pepper. You know, you got another female group, Latrim. They was the first female group coming out of Miami, Miami-based music. You can't forget about the Sequence. They was the first females from the South to get signed to a major recording deal. And they helped wrote songs for the Sugar Hill Gang. If you don't know who the Sequence is, look up Angie Stone. That's where she come from. That was her group. You know what I'm saying? And many, 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 many others. But when it came to the early 2000s, there was a decent amount of female rappers. But, they was kind of like underground. Like John Gray. Most people will say she's one of the greatest female lyricists people have ever heard. You know what I'm saying? But she was mostly underground. So she never really got a push like that. You know what I'm saying? But that don't change her pen. Her pen is still deadly to this day. Rod Digger. Rod Digger was another dope female MC of that time frame. She mostly known for being with Busta Rhymes and doing the song Push It and Touch It and all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it goes back to my question, man. Is female rappers of today destroying hip hop? I go back asking that question. And as we get deep into this video, y'all gonna probably see why I asked that question. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into this question. Let's get it. Let's get to the rest of the video, man. Shout out to the brother July Jackson, man. I'm gonna leave his links down in the bottom of the description below so y'all can watch the video in its entirety. I'm not gonna play the full video, but I am gonna play a good amount of it, man, so you can understand where I'm coming from when it comes to this topic. Let's go.
Song. Over time, though, as Nicki Minaj's success grew and she became a star, she would lead me to my first point about why female rap is in such a bad state right now. Nicki's selfishness to put on other female rappers or to show love to other female rappers set female hip hop back for years. Through Nicki's reign of terror in the mainstream from 2010 to 2016, Nicki didn't try to help not one female hip hop artist to reach a mainstream level. Female talent around during this era. I don't blame Nicki if she didn't want to work with artists like Diamond or Trina. For the most part, they were trash. But an artist like Tink though, Nicki should have reached out to her. Tink had real talent, so much talent that she straight destroyed Jay-Z and Rick Ross on the original version of Moving
Facts.
Bass. With Jay
Facts. Tink was hard. That girl Tink was a beast on the microphone. I hate how they did her. She put me so much in the mind of I can't never think of that other female rapper. But she put me so much in the mind of her. She was cold. Tink was cold. You know what I'm saying? She's still cold. But see, it goes back to what I say. When you don't go along to get along with the powers that be, they is not going to support what you trying to do. They going to keep on pushing the same old, and that's what they want. I'm going to say this about Nicki Minaj. I'm not here to disrespect Nicki Minaj nor bash her. I always felt like Nicki Minaj was a dope artist. You know what I'm saying? But that's the difference between her being a dope artist and her being an MC. Now, before Nicki blew up in the early 2010s, Nicki Minaj was an MC first. Now, I remember Nicki Minaj when all she was doing was mixtapes and she was on mixtape covers with Gucci Mane. She was doing songs with Gucci Mane in the mixtapes. Literally killing Gucci Mane on every fucking song. Literally. You know what I'm saying? That's when Nicki was rapping. You know what I'm saying? Then once she blew up, she switched the style up and became more pop friendly and all that stuff. But she still had, the lyrics in her to come out and whatever. But I always feel like Nicki Minaj, they used her, well not used her, but they picked Nicki because the industry feel like she was the closest thing to Lil Kim back in the 90s. Cause see, you gotta understand, after what Lil Kim did, they used Lil Kim as the prototype for every other female artist to be the same way. You know what I'm saying? When Lauryn Hill was too talented for them to keep away. They couldn't shun Lauryn Hill away. You know what I'm saying? She kind of messed up herself, when she didn't drop music no more and she was going through all the things she was going through. You know what I'm saying? But once they found Nicki Minaj, the industry found themselves a winner. And that's why everything was pushed on Nicki. Even though female MCs like Rapsody was around, real competition, but never got that major push. You know what I'm saying? All because of Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? But let's go into the rest of the video. I'm going to skip some of the video because Tink talked about, the verse she did with Jay-Z and Rick Ross and stuff. So we finna go and get into I'm about to go and wrap up the video, man, and I'm going to get to my point and let's get deep in it.
same city as Tink. Nicki's selfishness during that time period was evident. She didn't want to see any other female hip hop artists get any mainstream attention in her prime. That's just what it is. I credit Nicki with partially contributing to the current state of female hip hop because she has an impressive level of talent and is able to distinguish between those with and without the ability. So if she could have extended her hand to a worthy female hip hop artist, this could have changed the whole trajectory of female hip hop for the better.
Facts.
But no, Nicki wanted to be the only female hip hop artist on top, with her blackballing other female rappers and sabotaging other female rappers.
Facts.
And this will go on to bite her in the back in the future, which would lead me to the second reason why female hip hop is in a bad state, and that's Cardi B. And I'm just going to be real. Cardi B, from a musical standpoint, is garbage.
I got so much to say about this one. I got so much to say about this one. And I 100% agree. When they let Cardi B in the game, this is where my point comes in when I say it's today's female rappers destroying hip hop. I asked that question all because of Cardi B. I always felt like Cardi B was somebody that the industry used so they can promote this type of female rap that's out today. Because you can't go back and pay attention to it without thinking about Cardi B. Now, don't get it twisted. Nicki Minaj did it too, but Nicki Minaj can rap. I give her a pass because she can actually rap. You know what I'm saying? And she became bigger than just becoming a rapper. But Cardi B, Lord my Jesus. When they let that girl in, that's when I knew the game was over. Anyone and everyone of a female that think they can put some words together and think they can say some shit and it can sound good can think they can rap now. That is Cardi B to me. And you know she got a ghostwriter. For folks that want to question, she wrote some songs, but most definitely, especially when she was on her grind, ghostwriter. And anybody can feel however they want to feel. I don't really give a damn. But the truth is the truth. Cardi B, to me, was the worst thing that ever came to hip hop. And I'm finna show you why. Remember 2017. 2017, Rapsody dropped an album called Layla's Wisdom. To me, the best album that came out that year. Rapsody was one of the first of the females to get nominated for Best Rap Album. She was going against Kendrick Lamar and some other rappers. She lost the Grammy because of Kendrick Lamar. She lost the Grammy. But check this out. The next year, 2018, the same year Cardi B dropped her breakout album, she dropped her first full-length album, going against, who was it? Travis Scott, the late great Nipsey Hussle album, Victory Lap. I think Mac Miller's last album was part of that. Cardi B won the best rap album in the Grammys. They let Cardi B win the best rap album. Are you fucking kidding me? You mean to tell me a dope MC like Rapsody going against real competition like Kendrick Lamar, she couldn't win the award because obviously she going up against Kendrick to win the Grammy. But Cardi B wins the Grammy, no problem. Now, from a hindsight perspective, it may look good on females that a female is able to win that type of award, but it was bad from an MC's perspective because it made it seem like the true MC and Rhapsody couldn't win, but a motherfucker that they just pushing, just talking about how fat they thing is, could win a Grammy. Y'all tell me. I don't know. Let the rest of the video go, man, and I'm gonna get back to my topic and my perspective in the end. Let's go. The hell wrong with this video?
Point blank, period. I can't sugarcoat this. She's garbage. So with that out of the way, I give her credit that she hustled her way to the top, and her rise from an IG personality to a reality TV star to becoming a famous rapper is a crazy come up. With Cardi rise though, it opened a new way into how to blow a female hip hop artist into the mainstream. Cardi B paved the way for what we see today in female hip hop. I call it prostitution rap. Just like how we got drill rap and how we got trap rap, I call this prostitution rap.
Facts.
Females rapping about how their kitty cat is going to the highest bidder and that every nigga they mess with has to make 6 figures or better.
Facts.
No substance in the music at all.
Facts.
Unless you planning on being a sex worker.
Facts.
This is how we start again the City Girls, Saweetie, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion, and all these other female rappers.
Facts.
No substance in the music at all. Unless you planning to sell yourself on the street corner.
Facts.
I will give Cardi credit. She did collab with a lot of these female rappers to make this movement big. And this is my thing, when it comes to prostitution rap, I would respect it if they really were from that life. Cardi B, the City Girls, and Sexy Red really were. I understand why they rap about it. That's how they grew up. But artists like Saweetie, Ruby Rose, and Lotto didn't grow up like that. They grew up with silver spoons in their mouth and were nowhere near that lifestyle. So for most of these females to be portraying this hood image in their music and acting like sex workers and prostitutes when they wouldn't last one day in the projects or on the street corner is wild to me.
Facts.
Especially when there's no balance in female hip hop right now.
Facts. And I'm going to end the video right here. Shout out to the brother July Jackson, man, with the luxury intent. I'm going to leave his link and his video down in the description below so y'all can check it out for yourselves, man. Shout out to that brother. He's a decent brother, man. Good videos, man. Check him out. I'm going to end the video like this here, man. And if you mad, stay mad. I don't care. This how I'm going to end the video like this here, man. All the way from the late 70s all the way to today, women of hip hop have fought their way to get notoriety and mainstream. And I feel like it saddens me where I see a lot of these female MCs, a lot of female, I don't know why I'm calling it saying MCs, rappers. Because a lot of these females that's rapping are not MCs, they are rappers. I don't consider Megan Thee Stallion a rapper. I don't consider Megan Thee Stallion an MC. I don't consider no Ice Spice an MC. I don't consider Lotto an MC. Even though when she was on that rap show, she could rap, but you already know what it is. In order to get into the industry, you gotta willing to give your soul away. So she's a rapper, not an MC. And it looks like they trying to change Glorilla. You know what I'm saying? Cause at least Glorilla, before she started blowing up, even before FNL, Glorilla had her own little style. It was Memphis, it was rugged, it was raw, it was ratchet. And it was decent. And she could spit to that. You know what I'm saying? Her style was raw. Now it looks like they trying to make Glow be the same as every other female. And that's me. And I'm being afraid of that. I'm afraid that they finna change Glorilla. Because Glorilla is decent. You know what I'm saying? They finna try to change her to be the same way like these other females. So, back to my question. Is female rap of today destroying hip hop? My answer, yes. Why? Because just like regular rap in male hip hop, the dudes rapping, there's no substance, there's no variety, and there's no unity. That's it. There's no substance, there's no variety, no versatility, and no substance. I'd say substance twice. No unity. A lot of these dudes that's rapping ain't no unity. These niggas rather want to shoot each other and kill each other. Same with the females. They rather compete with each other rather than link up together and try to be unified. And I ain't talking about in they type of rap. I'm talking about linking up with MCs like Rapsody, Saw Rock, Tink, Tierra Whack. You know what I'm saying? Females that give you that balance, they give you that substance, they give you that rawness, they give you the shit that you need in music. Now, I'm not here to tell people how they should make music. I'm not with none of that, you know. But at the end of the day, man, if the dudes don't tighten up, if the women don't tighten up, it's just like what the great Chuck D say. Hip hop gonna end up like jazz. It's gonna be non-existent from years to come. So yeah, man, that's the video, man. I'm sorry that this video was long, but I had to make my point, man. Shout out to the brother Ching Smooth and my brother July Jackson with the luxury intent for their videos, man. I'm gonna leave their links down in the comment description below. Check out their videos, man. Show them some love, man. This your boy AJ. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace and one love.